Hello, it's Kelly Courtney again. I am going to talk about my family's food rules that we had. One of the first ones that I remembered was you get what you get. My family incorporated that a lot. If you grab something or you were eating at the table, everyone was eating the same food. Then Clean Plate Club. It wasn't really a rule, but it was just more of a fun thing that you got to say that you were part of the Clean Plate Club whenever you finished and cleaned all the food off your plate. One thing that my mom says or my dad said was you can eat then play. So we would sit down and eat all together. It wasn't like we were doing other things while we were eating. Same thing, basically dinner before dessert. You'd have to eat your main meal before you could have the sweets or the dessert items or like sweeter drinks, all that fun stuff. My family always said no elbows where you eat, not to be, I think it was just more of a polite thing. It wasn't necessarily a rule. Same with the chew with your mouth closed. It was just, you didn't want anybody to see all your food. It's just a lot of noises that a lot of people don't like to deal with while they're eating too, so it was just polite. Also, we all had no phones at the table, just so we would engage with each other more than we would be looking at our phones and actually be present in the moment while we were eating and talking and enjoying that time. I know for certain this was actual rule that our parents said if you sat down with a plate or were fixed a plate, they always said at least one bite. So if you had corn and beans and chicken on your plate, you'd have to take one bite of each of those items before you could be excused. And when you're excused, you put away your own dishes, you clean up, especially like when you were able to. I mean, the younger you were, you helped, as much as possible, but when you got older, you put away, you cleaned your dishes. And then later for snacking, my mom would always like us to ask before we would take snacks, just for any food that we were snacking on out of the fridge or out of the pantry, just because she was cooking a lot of foods and preparing a lot of foods, and we wouldn't necessarily know 100% of the time what she had planned, so she wanted us to ask so we didn't take, and she couldn't prepare the food or have to go grocery shopping again. Thank you.